Hi, I'm Mr. Ramirez. I'm the newly appointed principal here at Rudder Middle School. I know you guys are in fifth grade right now and you're really excited about the upcoming weeks and more importantly, what you're going to see when you decide to come to Rudder with us. One of the really cool things about middle school is that you have a lot of choice when you come here. We have these things called electives and you get to choose them. There's things like choir, art, band, orchestra, dance, Avid. These are all different things that you can be part of when you get here, and you get to choose it. So over the next couple of weeks, you're going to be meeting with your counselors. There's these things called planning guides that are going to go home with you. And parents, make sure you go over those planning guides with your students because these are things that really connect students with schools. And research has proven that kids that are connected to schools and enjoy those things do better in their classes. So I can't tell you how excited I am to be here. I can't tell you how excited I am to meet all of you guys as we continue to build our relationships together. Don't forget, Rangers lead the way.
Hi, my name's Carlos, and I'm here at Rudder Middle School today. Today, we're going to learn a little bit about Rudder and the electives that you can pick to be a sixth grader. So let's go inside. You ready? Awesome. I'm excited. Let's go meet some people. Hi.
Hi, Carlos. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, too. My name is Miss Dornak.
Oh, awesome. What do you teach here at Rudder Middle School?
Carlos, I teach art. Oh, my goodness. Do you like art class?
Art? I love art.
What do you like best about art? Drawing? Painting? Do you like to play with clay?
I think clay was my favorite.
Clay is so much fun. Oh, my goodness. My students love to play with clay. Do you know that we actually get to do that here in middle school art? But we also get to paint and draw.
Wow.
So what do you think about joining art class? Would you like to ask me some questions about it?
Sure. So you told me about clay and art?
Yeah.
I don't know. What else is there to know about art?
What else? Oh my goodness. Well, think about this. In elementary school, you only take art once every few days.
Oh.
You know?
Uh-huh.
Here you would get to take it every single day.
Oh, wow. Every day?
Uh-huh. And so then we make lots more projects.
Oh.
We'll take those projects and we get to hang them up around the school or even at an art display. Have you ever been to one of those with our district?
I don't think I have.
Yeah, sometimes we don't have a chance to go to those when we're in elementary school. But my middle schoolers, they can do that. They can go and they show off their artwork to anybody who wants to come.
Well, that's really cool.
We also have t-shirt design contests, and we have other contests like the one that's coming up for NASA. There's some really great ways to show off your artwork.
That's awesome. Well, maybe you can show me some.
Oh my goodness, I'd love to show you some artwork.
Well, awesome.
Let's see what I can show off right now. Do you know my favorite thing in the whole world is owls?
Owls?
Yes. And so if we go right back here, can I get you to scooch that
Absolutely.
way? I'm going to show you one that a student painted for me. Look at this.
Ooh, look at that.
Uh-huh. And so that student let me keep it. I was so excited when they let me keep their artwork.
Well, that's really cool.
Did you know that this particular painting is done with a very special type of color choice?
Ooh, what's that?
Cool colors. Cool colors are like cold colors. Blues and greens and purples. That's the kind of work we will learn about.
Awesome.
So if you want to come to art, then you would have the opportunity to learn all about different types of colors, different paints. You get to make sculptures, whether it's three-dimensional with clay or three-dimensional with paper or paper mache. We get messy here at art.
Awesome.
Do you like that?
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Good. When you start as a sixth grader, you could be in beginner's art. But then we have the ability to go up one more to intermediate art, and then even one more to go into advanced art.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Carlos. It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi. I'm here in dance. Who are you?
Hi, Carlos. It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My name is Maseka, and I'm the dance teacher here at Rudder.
You have dance at Rudder Middle School?
Yes, we do. And now we have 3 different levels. However, as a 6th grader, you would come into dance level 1.
Oh, how decadent.
And if you stay through all 3 levels, you will make it to dance 3 by the time you're in 8th grade.
Ooh, dance 3, 8th grade.
Yep.
That's exciting.
Very exciting.
So do I have to know anything about dance to be in dance?
No experience needed, but we do learn a little bit of everything. So by the time you leave here, you'll be an expert.
Ooh, an expert. Ready for the New York Ballet?
Something like that. We can hope.
Oh, okay.
We can dream.
Well, awesome. So, what types of dance do you learn?
We learn a little bit of everything. We learn some ballet. We learn some hip hop, jazz, musical theater, lyrical, contemporary, modern. The list goes on and on. Whatever you want to learn, we learn.
Well, that's awesome. So, what happens if I want to be in orchestra and in dance?
The cool thing about dance is that you can take dance as a PE or just as an elective. So if you wanted to do 2 electives, you could choose dance as your PE and still take orchestra, band, theater, any other elective that you want, because you can get your PE credit through dance.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, it is. It's so much fun.
Well, you going to show me some moves?
Yes. Can we do some side steps with some arm movements?
Well,
We can try.
Might have to let you do that.
I can help you out.
Okay.
That's what I'm here for. So let's step to the right side, to the left side. Now wave your hand like you just don't care. Yeah. Awesome job, Carlos. That was amazing.
Well, let me try one more time.
All right, let's do it. To the right side, to the left side. Now wave your hand like you just don't care. Beautiful job.
Well,
You're ready for dance class.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for stopping by.
Awesome. Bye.
Bye.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing real well.
So who are you?
My name's Carlos.
Hi, Carlos.
Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Mrs. Silvis. I'm the theater teacher here at Rudder Middle School.
Ooh, you teach theater?
I do.
Awesome. Well, I'm thinking about being in theater.
That's awesome. You can start off in our intro class, and then from there you can go into our intermediate class and then our advanced class.
Well, that's cool. Now, can I be in theater if I have stage fright?
Of course you can. In fact, a lot of students take it because they have stage fright and it helps them.
Oh, that's really cool. What types of things do we do in theater?
Well, in Intro to Theater, it's kind of like you put on your training wheels. This is where you learn all the first beginner stuff. We learn about mime and pantomime. We learn how to stretch and get our bodies ready and our voices ready for performance. You get to do monologues. It's very based on what you're wanting to do and what you're willing to do so that you can move on to the next steps.
Well, that's really cool. Do we do plays?
We do. Now we'll do in-class stuff first so that you guys can get used to it, especially if you have some stage fright. So get you used to comfortable being around other students. And then if you choose to, which I hope you do, you can continue to go to the other advanced classes where you'll be able to do the more plays and the UIL class that we have.
Awesome. What's UIL?
That's our competitive class. We do what's called the one-act play. And so hopefully we'll be able to do that. And if you want to be in it, you have to go follow the steps. You start with beginning theater, then intermediate, and then you audition to be in that class. And you get to compete, and you get to be in a play that we actually perform in front of everybody.
Well, that's really cool. That sounds like an 8th grade class, right?
It is. Now, there are a few 7th graders in there, but like I said, they had to audition in order to get in there.
Well, that's really cool. Is there anything else about theater that I should know?
Just that it's a fun, great place for you to get in there and do some things that you haven't done before and kind of just, get to see if it's something that you really want to do.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for telling me about that.
Of course, it was great meeting you, Carlos.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey Eddie, what's up? Whoa! Who's this?
Hi, I'm Carlos.
Carlos, are you a new member of our guys choir?
Oh,
Oh, I'm so excited. So Carlos,
I
I'm
never
Miss
thought about
Massey.
nice
And
to meet you.
I'm the choir teacher here at Rudder. This is Eddie. So Eddie is he's kind of like our patron for choir. So he always shows us about how to sit correctly in class. And sometimes he holds his own little folder. It's pretty cool. So yeah, welcome with us, Carlos. So do you want to know what you're going to be doing in here in choir?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, obviously singing, which it's choir, but there's a lot of other cool things that we do, especially in the guys choir. So besides singing, we have like activities where we use like football and we like minions. We have this really cool thing called the Friday Fun Day Can. And so the guys choir all gets together and they put ideas of things that they like into the can.
Oh, can I see one?
Yeah. Here you go.
Oh, let me see.
So that one is called Show and Tell. And so every Friday we pull a blue one from the can, and whatever the activity is, that's what we do for the last 10 or 15 minutes of class. So it's super cool. It's all guys in choir, and as a sixth grader, you get to do a lot of different songs. You get to get ready for competition in the spring, and then hopefully you stick with us into seventh grade guys choir, and then you can put like football and still sing in choir. So it's
Football.
like super cool.
Football and choir.
Yeah.
Are there girls in choir?
Yeah, the girls are in their own classes, and then we have the boys' classes. So we have sixth grade boys, and then we have a separate choir for seventh and eighth grade boys. So it's like super cool. We have a lot of fun. So I'm so happy you're with us, Carlos, and it's going to be great. And I can't wait till the other guys get here so they can meet you too. So yeah, bye.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming.
Well, if you think you like choir, sign up for beginner choir. Talk to you later.
All right, bye, Carlos.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Ms. Guerra, and I'm going to be your orchestra teacher. We have the bass, the biggest instrument, the cello, the one you sit down to play, the violin, the one that everybody knows, and the viola. It's like a violin, but lower sounding. Any of these instruments come in all types of sizes. So whether you're short or tall, all of these instruments can fit you.
Awesome. Hi, my name's Carlos. I'm thinking about being in orchestra.
Well, Carlos, I think you should choose the instrument you like. We don't have auditions because any of these instruments can fit any type of person. If you want a recommendation, you can contact me personally and we'll do an interview. I'll ask you about your likes and your dislikes, what type of role you see yourself in the orchestra, and I can demonstrate each of these for you personally.
Well, that's awesome. Did I have to be in 5th grade strings?
You didn't. I have beginner classes for all grade levels, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Yes, I even have 8th grade beginners. If you were in 5th grade strings and you stuck with it all year, you can actually skip straight to intermediate.
Well, that's really cool. What instruments do you have in orchestra?
Well, the violin is the highest sounding one. The viola is the lowest sounding one. The cello and the bass.
Well, awesome. Thanks so much for telling me about orchestra. I look forward to maybe being in this class.
Sounds good to me.
Awesome. Thanks. Bye.
Ah! Who are you? I'm Mr. Strauss. Have you been there all along? Yes, Carlos, I have. Well, that's just crazy. So what do you do here? Well, I'm the band director. I'm here to tell you a little bit about band. Well, who are you?
I'm Mr. Venegas. I've been the one following you along, recording.
You've been recording
Yes, that was me.
all this time?
The whole time.
Everything? Thank goodness. Well, awesome. I'm excited to learn about band.
Good. Well, we're excited to teach you.
Well, awesome. So what exactly is band?
Band is a fun place where you get to learn musical instruments, and not just any instruments. You get to learn the wind instruments. You get to learn the percussion instruments. You get to learn how to make great sounds and have fun with your friends doing it.
Ooh. Well, what instruments are there? Well, Carlos, there's flute, clarinet, oboe, bassoon, saxophone, trumpet, French horn, euphonium, tuba, trombone, and percussion. That's so many.
You have a lot of choices, so you can definitely pick the one that you feel you're going to be more excited to play throughout the year.
Well, that's so exciting.
It is. It's really exciting because as a sixth grader, you go ahead and come into what's called beginning band, and you learn everything about music. You learn how to read music, you learn how to count your music, and then finally you get to learn how to play your instrument so you can play all those songs that you learned in elementary school.
So, Mr. Venegas, when's the best time to do band?
The absolute best time is to do it in sixth grade because you can start as a sixth grader with us, and if you like it, you can continue in seventh and eighth grade going forward. Then, when you get to seventh and eighth grade, you get to join one of two bands, our symphonic band or our wind ensemble, which is our top band here at Rudder.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
It is. And then we also do a lot of stuff with Marshall High School. So we have a lot of events where we take our seventh and eighth graders to go enjoy marching band with Marshall. They get to come here and play for you guys, and they get to take you guys to a football game. You get to see what it's like. So that way in eighth grade, you get to go and get that experience and see what it's like to do band in high school too.
Well, that's really cool. Sixth grade is just next year.
It is. It's coming by fast. You better hurry.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited to look in band. Thank you so much for telling me.
No, thank you.
Awesome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, my name's Carlos. What's your name?
I'm Mrs. Duvall.
Hi, Mrs. Duvall. What do you do here at Rudder Middle School?
So at Rudder, I'm the head counselor in the counseling department. But for next year, I'm going to be the sixth grade counselor.
Awesome. So you're the person that's here to help me?
Absolutely.
Oh, cool. I have some questions about next year.
Okay.
Do you think you can answer them?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, awesome. I wrote them down right here.
Do you need your glasses?
I can't read.
You need your glasses?
Yeah, if you could give
Okay.
me my glasses, that would help a lot.
Of course. Here we go.
Awesome. Now I can see so much better. Okay. So, what electives can I pick as a sixth grader?
So in sixth grade, there are a couple electives that you get to choose from, but then there are also some electives that you have to take. So
Okay.
we'll start with the ones you have to take first. So, yeah, every single sixth grader will have a healthy habits class.
So what do we learn in healthy habits?
So in healthy habits, we learn about ways to help manage our emotions, and we learn about how to have a growth mindset, and we learn about how to handle when we're feeling stressed and anxious and nervous, all types of things like that.
Well, that sounds really helpful.
Yeah, it's a really cool class. It's a new class this year.
I'm excited to be there.
So that class is only 9 weeks. And then the other rest of the year, you will have an advisory class. Every single sixth grader has an advisory and healthy habits together.
Oh,
Yeah. But then the electives that you get to choose from, we have band,
orchestra,
Mm-hmm.
choir,
Mm-hmm.
theater, dance, and art. I'm just checking my list.
Well, awesome. So what happens if I want to be in dance and in choir? Can I do that?
But sometimes some kids want to take dance as their PE.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where it gets a little tricky because we have to go on a wait list. So when you meet with your elementary counselor, you're going to pick all your classes and you're going to put them in order of your electives, your most favorite one that you want, you'll put number 1. And you'll get to rank them from 1, 2, and 3. So if you want dance, you have to put that as number 1 if that's your super, super like top choice. And you could pick that for your PE class. So that question is kind of a trick question because sometimes you can have choir and dance together if you get into the class as your PE class.
Well, awesome.
Yeah, it's a little tricky, but we'll help you with that. That's why I'm here to help walk you through that process too.
It sounds like you have to ask a lot of questions.
You do. And when you walk through the process with your elementary counselor, that's the time for you to ask those questions. And sometimes even after you're done, you'll think of other questions later. And that's where you can always email me or call me, and I'll be happy to help.
Well, awesome. Now I want to play football. Can I be in band and in football?
Oh, very good question. Okay, so 6th graders aren't in athletics. So all 6th graders have to take PE. So you can do band, but you won't be able to do athletics, which is football, until 7th grade.
Oh, 7th grade, okay. Now can I do them both in 7th grade?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Awesome. Are there students that do?
We do. We have some students that want to be in both, and we want them to be able to do all the things that they want to take. So as long as you don't have like an extra academic support class, then you'll have room in your schedule to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, awesome. Now, I need to know a little bit about the school. Do I have to wear a uniform?
Very good. Good question. No, you don't.
No uniforms. Well,
No.
good.
No uniforms. Just no ripped jeans or, all the typical dress code rules that you have in elementary apply here too.
Well, that's awesome. Now, I do have a question. Are the students nice at Rudder?
They're very nice at Rudder, and we always get new students all the time. Even though you're going to be new as a 6th grader, we get new 7th graders and new 8th graders all year long at Rudder. So, and anytime you have a question, there's always adults in the hallway and people around and available to help you.
Well, that's really cool. About how many students go to Rudder?
We have about a little over 900.
That sounds a lot bigger than elementary school.
Yeah, it does. There are some middle schools that have twice that size.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we're pretty lucky. We don't have, it sounds like a lot, but most of our 6th graders have all their classes in the one location, all upstairs. So most of your classes are going to be with all the rest of the 6th graders.
Well, that sounds really cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
Well, awesome. Well, I do want to thank you so much for meeting with me today.
You're so welcome. I'm excited to have you at Rudder.
And I look forward to being here too.
Excellent. Let me know if you have any other questions, okay?
Awesome.
All
Bye.
right. Bye.
Bye.
It's your choice. Pick the class you want to be in. All of your teachers want you to be in their class, but most importantly, be in their class for a few years so you can experience all of the awesome activities. Make sure you check out the website and talk to your parents. If you have any questions, make sure you ask a teacher or counselor. They would love to help you. See you in 6th grade.